Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 of my EVP discussion for today. So, I want to continue with the story of us doing EVPs at our house. As I told you in the previous video, we went to a couple places, came back to our house. I wanted to listen to the EVPs and things like that. Had come across an EVP where a boy said, I don't want to tell them anything, and he was having a discussion with another spirit. So then her boyfriend was also severely drunk. We had said, we just didn't feel right. I don't know exactly what it was, but I don't know if we didn't feel right or what, but we said that St. Michael prayer when we got there, just to kind of cleanse things, I guess. And by the way, I don't know. It just really wasn't enough protection, you guys. I can't stress that enough. So we go to her room, to the den room. We're all hanging out in there, and her boyfriend, me and her at this point hear something tapping in the living room, and really guttural sounds, and I would say it sounded like a demon. So, and this is how we were sure that it was a demon, and we weren't going crazy. When it started talking, we both just looked at each other like, I swear to you, we were just kind of like, both turned to each other at the same time, and we were just like, did you hear that? And so we're like, where's her boyfriend? Her boyfriend had gone to the bathroom, and we had heard him open the bathroom door, but he didn't come back to the bedroom. We were like, what's going on? He's in the living room having a conversation. And we hear what he's saying. He's like, if you have a problem, you come talk to me. You don't mess with them anymore. You do not communicate with them anymore. And we hear a demon responding to him. And keep in mind, her boyfriend didn't like this stuff. He doesn't want us talking to the spirits. He's never done EVP sessions with us. He's always just listened, but he's never done the sessions with us. And I'm getting this crazy feeling in me. I'm like, it's dangerous. I've encountered a demon before when I was very young. And I just looked out and I said his name. I said, hey, come back here. Come in this room right now. And he comes in the room, and it was creepy. You guys, I swear to you, it was freaking crazy. We're like, who are you talking to? He's like, nobody. It's like I went to the bathroom. And I said, who are you? And he goes, I'm da-da-da-da-da. He said his name. I'm not going to say his name. And he starts spouting off like it wasn't him. He's like, my name is da-da-da-da-da, and I was born November da-da-da, 19 da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, this is not you. And if it was you, who sits there and spouts that information off? Nobody told him. Well, what's your birthday? What's your name? Nobody did any of that. It was to our belief that an angel, I don't know if it was St. Michael or whoever we prayed to, but an angel came down and protected us. And he also was saying things like, to the spirits there, he said, if you want to cross over, if you want to go home, you come to me right now. You come to, and I hope you guys are feeling how weird this is. How would he even know how to help spirits cross over? He doesn't even do EVP sessions. He doesn't look up anything with us. How would he know this? So, this pretty much was confirming to us that he was possessed by somebody. Not a negative possession, but he was possessed by somebody. Also, when Darla possessed me, he was yelling at her. He's like, you know what, I understand, you're young, I don't know what happened to you, but I understand your position. If you want to cross over, if you want to go home, you come to me. You get out of her body right now. Crazy. And also, I think I said this in the previous video, like when we listened to the EVP, one of the girls said something. And during that time we were recording, this was when her boyfriend was out there talking to the demon. So yeah. This is what I mean by, you're not always going to let in what you want to let in. If you think you're doing this for fun, and it's just going to be cool, yeah, it is fun. It is interesting for a while, but, the more and more you talk, the more and more you do things, the more and more susceptible you become. and you can't necessarily control what comes through that spiritual doorway. And you are opening some sort of doorway when you open communication lines with them. I started learning, I don't know, I would pray, and that helped me a lot. Like, things were happening to my friends, and after a certain point of me just, like, connecting with the Lord, things would not happen to me. There were no more, like, if they followed me home, nothing manifested, nothing happened, no more doors slamming or, opening, going open or anything like that. So I also did things, like smudging, which, if you guys are like an EVP team, I would strongly suggest you look up smudging and look up prayers and how to cleanse yourself and cleanse your home when things like this happen. Um, I'll do a video at some point on a smudging session and how I did mine, and maybe I'll find a couple of resources for you guys. So if you choose to do it or things like that, you could go ahead and attempt. I didn't get any help or anything from anybody. I kind of did what I felt was right in my heart, and I would do smudging sessions. And I should say smudging what it is. Smudging is a session to kind of cleanse yourself, cleanse your home, and you do it with like cedar, sweetgrass. Let's see. This is a cedar stick. I would say prayers, and you light this up and have an abalone shell, and it's fireproof. These are fireproof. It's one of the reasons that they use these. It's a real shell, and I kind of would go around the house, go around my room. I'd also smudge myself and put it out on here. I also have, this is not cedar, you guys, sorry about that. This is sage. This is sage. Cedar is good for prayers. It's also good for cleansing. So I also have cedar incense that I use. They're really small. I light one of these just in my room when I would read in the Bible or when I say my own prayers, whatever. So yeah, oh, and this is what sweetgrass looks like. This is kind of like what you do to seal the session to end it. You'll use sweetgrass. And that was really sweet. I remember when I was younger, I used to visit, I don't know, I didn't used to visit anywhere. But I went on a field trip somewhere, and I didn't know what the smell was. When I bought the cedar grass, that's what it was. It was this. So, I don't know why, that was a little side note. I just thought that was interesting. But, definitely, I just want people to be careful. And I definitely want to share my stories with people, because I think the more knowledge you have about it, the better. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get spiritually hurt or physically hurt. You want to take care of yourself. And also, what stopped me from doing this was I was doing this at my friend's house, and Paul followed me home. Who knows what else I brought home? But I have a family. I have a mom. I have a dad. I have siblings. I don't want anything to happen to them. And just because they're spirits, it doesn't mean that they can't hurt you. Spirits have been known to open doors and throw things. If you've seen Ghost Adventures, which if you haven't, I highly suggest you watch that show. Spirits can get up enough energy to physically hurt you, but also, more importantly, they can spiritually hurt you. Negative spirits can attach themselves to you and affect you, and if you don't know why you're pissed off all the time or depressed all the time, it could be a spirit just sapping your energy or trying to make you sad, angry, whatever emotion they can. So, thanks for watching this video. There's going to be plenty more to come. I'm really excited about this channel, and I totally appreciate any viewers that I can get. Please subscribe, and have a good one. Peace.